Good evening. How are we doing? Is the music too quiet? I was kind of out of sorts. That's a little bit better. I don't want it to be too overpowering. Oh, guys, I'm back. Guess who's behind on their publishing schedule they set for themselves 2 months ago? This girl right here. So that's what tonight's all about, is getting this piece done and ready to go for the end of the day. And I only have... I've only allotted so much time for me to do this, so it's going to be kind of like a focus session tonight. But Zalden Prime and Robin Rakin, I'm so glad to see you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys were so quick with it. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be back. There we go. How are we this evening? I feel a little out of sorts. I've been a little out of sorts, but I've also been dealing with a lot of things that are sort of like, I wouldn't say big life things have happened to me, but kind of sort of have. So streaming just was not, it was definitely something I wanted to do. Hello, Zone Trigger. It was definitely something I wanted to do, but it just wasn't high on the priority list. So tonight I sort of put all things aside and was just like, only this matters. And I'm glad I've sort of like convinced myself that doing it on stream would just make it more fun. So I have about 1,000 words to edit, roughly 4 pages, a little less than 3 pages and a little bit to edit and get ready to publish via Substack in a couple hours. So that is what we're doing. Sean! I'm here! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the resub. You're so cool for that. Oh my god. Yeah, I was just talking about how life has been like... Streaming just was not high on the priority list. A lot of things I usually enjoy just were not on the priority list, and it made me go, why? And then I was like reassessing a lot of things. You are the coolest. Basically, we're just gonna be like, I'm here, and it's all Gucci. It's all good. I got something to do, and we're gonna be doing editing mode tonight. Woo! At least for me. If you yourself are, let me get these sweet timers and stuff up here. Yeah, well, I'm here. And I'm in a pretty good mood. All things considering, I was really out of it for a good handful of weeks. Motivation, everything was overwhelming, everything was crazy. So, I just sort of, like, streaming just was, like, the last thing on my mind. It's not that it wouldn't be enjoyable, I just was like, everything's too overwhelming right now. Like, the simplest things felt overwhelming. So, in one sense, things have been chill, but in other senses, other things have felt very, like, life-changing. And I don't know what the future is going to hold at this point. I'm really hopeful that things are going to be good and not bad. Every day feels a little bit different. Every day feels like it could go one way or the other. So we're living on the edge tonight. We're living on the edge and just hoping for the best. I've been trying to get back into the grind. I posted some stuff on TikTok and been working on my streaming schedule. I'm hoping once I get back home from vacation, I should stream full time. That's very fun. That's very cool. Always a good day when you stream. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that this is good for everybody. You're going to be reading. Perfect. Love that. Just let me know if you need more music, less talking, more talking. Feel free to give me feedback, Robin, so that I'm not distracting you from your reading. Yeah. Yeah. Generally, I was told, I won't go into depth or detail, but I was basically told the reason I was so overwhelmed by everything in life was a very particular mindset I have about most things in my life. And it was sort of brought to my attention in a way that it hadn't been before. And it has, since observing that sort of mindset that I've had, like for the majority of my adult life, things have started to go a lot smoother in a way that I've never expected. So I'm hopeful that if I can keep practicing and applying this new mindset, that I just become a much more relaxed and less overwhelmed individual, which I think would change my life dramatically, I think. But I'm very much in the habit of overwhelming myself and overthinking everything. So basically, I've figured out my thing that makes me overthink. Like, it's been put into perspective for me because I've been practicing for like a week and a half of not engaging in that sort of thought process and like spiraling. And it's already affected like my health. It's already changed the way I sleep. And my sleep was such a big problem. Like, I'm sort of hoping the next side of this mindset will be my writing. I hope my writing becomes affected because of this new mindset and that I am able to tap into the type of writing that I like to do more and not overthink everything. So, long story short, I'm trying not to overwhelm myself every day, but it's difficult. It's hard. And if I keep practicing, my life might change very quickly and very dramatically, and I don't know exactly how or when, but I'm hoping only good things happen. That's where I'm at. No problem. By the way, I'm using the super sweet productivity bot now, so you can use it from the chat. I have all the little commands under the chat to know what to use, how to use it. Feel free to use it. Sometimes I forget. Also, I always forget this, but the check-in channel point to light your candle is only 1 point. So anyone who comes in can feel free to join the coven, as it were, by lighting your candle. I'll do it for example. There we go. Yes. It's exactly like Sean. Sean beat me to it. You know, streamers like to have check-in rewards. And unfortunately, the first time you do this reward, the counter starts from 1. I know you've been here more than one time, Sean, but if I could add them in, customize, I would. I don't think I can. So my magic is still rudimentary, but it's okay. We're all here. We're all accepting. I have about 1,000 words to edit. I don't necessarily need to edit it down necessarily. I mean, I could, but mostly I just need this thing to make sense. So I'm going to be in editing mode tonight. And if you don't know what editing mode looks like, it looks like this with the spell book. Feel free to add your things you're doing to the lists via the sweet bot. I tend to enjoy like 15-minute timers. We could do slightly longer if you're feeling up to it, but 15 minutes is usually like a good like get warmed up sprint. So I feel like I would do that. Oh, thank you so much for the tea leaves. Let's add that right away so I don't forget. Thank you. And you know, I am going to do something with all of these items once we get to a certain threshold. We will add them to the cauldron and do some fun magic. Yes. All the new bells and whistles. All right, so if I remember how to do this correctly. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Superstarring Ronald Cheerdex 100.
You are overwhelming me. Shall we dance? Should we dance, guys? I feel like this warrants a dance. All right, quickly before we start writing, we gotta dance. You ready? Let's pause. The music is very lovely, but we gotta dance. Get ready. This is for fun, just for fun. Get up and wiggle. I really should have gotten a witch version done of this video for Halloween. Maybe by the end of this month there'll be a spooky version of this. No promises, but we'll see. Fun times, fun times. Thank you for that. I know you didn't do dance party, but I have to celebrate somehow. I don't have much to give. Okay. Let's do 15 minutes, so that would be... Well, first of all, let's do timer, Pomo. Let's do like 0.4. I feel like 4 is probably enough. Okay, and then we do timer 15.5. I feel like that's fair. I'm making this up as I go. All right, are we? Nope, not working mode. Editing mode. There we are. Actually, before we start the timer, I'm going to add to the list, because sometimes I forget. I believe it's now. We're going to do edit. That's pretty much my only to do for the evening. Okay. Does that look right? I'm still learning how to do this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 15 minutes just to get warmed up. On your mark, get set, go. Of course that goes off now. I'm gonna pause the timer for just a second because I need to figure out. Yes. Yeah, I keep a little sticky note next to my computer that tells me what the things are so that I don't have to go searching for it. But I am going to pause timer. Nope, that's not how that works. We'll say pause. Song request is now paused. That's not. Never mind. I need to get up for just a second. This is what happens when you have ADHD. You try to do too many things at once. Cannot have things in the oven while you're streaming, apparently. But we're all good now. Well, it was only 30 seconds. It's fine. Okay, I'm back. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I think that was a frog. Oh my god. Ghost River! Oh my god, I'm getting everything. Holy shit balls, y'all. And that was the timer. Okay, not bad. That was not bad at all. Ghost, it's good to see you, my friend. I can't stay tonight. Unfortunately, the internet has been down the whole week. I'm so sorry. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm sending you plenty of shadowy love. Yes, I'm so sorry. I hope your internet is not down forever. My lovely friend, my lovely wraith friend. Thank you so much for all the love. That's incredible, Ghost. Thank you for all your gifts. Ghost River throws leg. Mushroom. Crow feather. We got pretty much one of each so far. Frog leg. Everything except the mushroom. Not the mushroom. The dip. I know what I'm talking about. Acorn. That's what I mean. It'll be 9s down the board. And of course we got another one. It'll be hard which 9 to pick here. We got 10. Thank you so much. All the love. I feel your love. At least I think this is correct. Yes. I wish this did this automatically. And I still have not been able to figure out how to do it. Okay, not so bad. Basically, I'm just trying to take like 1,000-ish words of just runaway thoughts on a topic and make it make sense. So that's my goal for the next hour and a half, is to get these 1,000 words in a certain type of format that makes sense, and then put it on Substack right away. That's the goal for tonight for me. So I might be kind of in the bushes, in the thick of it, as it were, tonight.
_digital_cow is now following.
A digital cow! I was so happy to have met you tonight. I'm so sorry it was very impromptu. But hopefully your stream went well. Thank you for swinging by, and thank you for the follow. Yeah, I wasn't quick enough. I was not quick enough for you tonight. But I'm happy to have found you. I'm happy to have met you. Your stream is so cute. I love it. And I'm hopeful I'll find more of you guys. Yeah, we need what do we need? We need more people streaming at night, certain nights of the week. Thank you for lighting the candle. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Thank you so much for coming by. I saw you were live, so I wanted to pop in real quick. Happy writing. Absolutely. So far, so good. We're doing a lot of editing tonight, on my end anyway. And I think Robin is reading. I don't know what else everyone else is doing, but hopefully they're doing fun stuff. We'll do another sprint. I think this one should be slightly longer. I'm thinking 20-25 minutes. And I'm going to give myself permission to have a little snack right next to me. So I think once this timer goes down, I'm just going to do a be right back and just make sure I have all the things I need that I don't have to get up and get. And then we'll do like a 20-25 minute sprint. If you are doing the productivity stuff with me tonight, sound off in the comments how long is a good sprint for you. Do you want longer? Do you want shorter? What do you need? I am generally just kind of the vibe of like we can just get progressively longer. Those 15 minutes felt really good. But yeah, I want everyone to sort of be like, what do we need? So feel free to leave it. You're a published writer. You're on break. Yes, you fucking are. Congratulations. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that magazine a while ago. I couldn't remember so much. It also had surgery, so I'm recovering. Oh, you did. Well, yes, please take your break and chill out. No work for the superstar. I'm going to just do a quick BRB before our next sprint, and we'll do longer. Okay. Okay. Back to editing mode. Hello, terrible novelist. It's good to see you. I feel like I missed some key information. I have a snack next to me. Alright. What are we thinking? I say 20 minutes. Oh, shoot. We are just such a colorful group of characters here. I'm glad you're resting, Sean. I'm very glad you're resting. Bad boy fencer, low juggler. Guys, y'all too much. Y'all too much. I'm gonna set us at 20 minutes. I think that's... We'll do a slightly longer break after this one. Only a little bit. Not too long. Just a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna continue editing. Feel free to continue your jewel thievery capers in the chat. Oh my goodness, is there more tea leaf? Thank you so much. Mmm, delicious. Thank you so much for the tea leaves. We're gonna have to go back through the chat and see all the things. Make sure I add them all. No problem. Not a problem. It was spur of the moment. Was not planned, but I'm very grateful for it. We shall see. We shall see what the future holds. I hate trying to make a promise that I don't keep, so I'm not going to make any promises so that I don't break any promises, but we're here. We're here and we're doing it, right? I have roughly an hour and a half left to do this. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. I am aware of October. Oh, that's nice. Last night, you were in my neighborhood, and I didn't even know it. I have to admit, certain areas of the city are very pretty at night. Yes, mutual friends. Yay, mutual friends. Yes. Terrible Novelist is a good friend. Good friend of the stream, of the coven. Now, to be honest, a digital cow, I really should be focusing on what I'm doing. I was not entirely sure if I had seen your streams before or not. But I made sure to follow you tonight because you seemed cool. Dehydrate. Yeah. That's just coffee, right? Let's just drink more coffee. Now, if I can admit something, writing about something that is of the times, when every day feels like something changes or something just out of the blue happens, is really like, it's interesting, but it's also not the vibe. Because I'm covering topics that are like months old at this point, some years old, and I'm like, it's still relevant, but I feel like it's like I'm gonna be asking like, do you remember back in April when? And then I'm kind of like, do I really want to go there? I mean, I kind of have to make my point, so. Like, how on the nose do I want to be right now? I don't know. I'm just trying to make my words that I've already written make sense. Whew. Now I have to make all of these points make sense. Maybe I did a better job at explaining this than I thought. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for the mushroom. Thank you so much. In 7 minutes, we'll add it to the cauldron. It's done. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Still not a pizza because the ironclad rules have arbitrarily decided. Oh, catching up on the lore. I'm feeling complainy right now. Hey, sometimes venting is good. And if you need to vent about something silly or arbitrary or frivolous, that's fine. That's a safe space for that. You guys are so silly. I myself am enjoying a couple of French fries. What kind of sandwich are you eating? It's not cow because calzones are baked. Sandwiches, two separate pieces of bread. Hey, bread is baked. You can't eat food. On your antibiotic, you can't eat food? Did they take all your teeth out? Are you on a liquid diet? No, I understand. I think it was terrible mention that he was having a sandwich. I think that's what I meant. That stinks. Well, my food is finished. I know, that sucks. Well, hopefully you got healthy chompers now. Oh, cracked tooth. Ouchie. Ouchie, mama. They yoinked it. I had that happen. I had an impacted tooth. I had one. I don't know how many years ago. It was quite a few years ago. It was interesting. I was glad to not have the tooth anymore. It was causing lots of issues. Hurting of a dentist is knowing how to defeat the tooth fairy. She comes looking for you in the night with a drill. Oof. You know, we need more... Let me know if I'm wrong here, but we need more horror stories centered around the tooth fairy. I feel like it's prime real estate for like a... I don't know, some sort of urban horror thing. Tooth fairy would be good. If that exists, please let me know. I need more horror movies to watch that I haven't already seen. The counter drill. Also, they knock you out with big giant mallet. The tooth fairy wants all your teeth. Because, you know, I feel like teeth in general, I find teeth things frightening. Why hasn't anyone written a book or a movie or a TV show about the tooth fairy being like a horror story about the tooth fairy? Oh, there is one. It's called The Tooth Fairy, Queen of Pain. Vengeful or malicious creature that punishes those who disrespect the rules of tradition, resulting in physical and psychological pain. Well, I guess I'll have to watch The Tooth Fairy, Queen of Pain. I was like, I sit here thinking my horror novella probably isn't scary enough, but I'm like, what's a scary concept? The Tooth Fairy coming for you? Not dentists being the heroes. Vaguely recall there was like a horror movie back in the 2000s which was about the Tooth Fairy. I think that's the one. They weren't messing around. No. The Rock movie, aka future Oscar nominee. What world do we live in, guys? You know, join the wrestling leagues, become a pro wrestler, and who knows where you'll end up in the future. Who knows? The Rock. No, I understand. Where can I watch this movie? Somebody post. It looks like someone posted it on YouTube for free. The Tooth. Oh, Tooth Fairy. There's two. There's the Tooth Fairy 2006 and Tooth Fairy 2010. The 2006 film is horror. Horror thriller. Tooth Fairy 2010 film. Oh, this is the one you're talking about. The Rock. I had wiped that from my mind, quite frankly. It's on Tubi for free, guys. It's on Tubi. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh man. I need to get into this. I'm gonna do another 20 minutes because that felt good for me. Sound off in the comments if you want longer, shorter. There's also Return of the Tooth Fairy. I did not see that. Let's do... We'll just repeat what we just did. Okay, guys. I'm getting back into it. Getting back into it. Are we ready? Are we set? I'm the only one doing anything. Here we go. Go. Okay. All right. I think I have arranged this how I want. I hope. This whole thing kind of felt crazy. Okay.
Knock knock, who there?
Oh my god.
Interrupting 𝔪𝔬𝔬𝔫, 𝔪𝔬𝔬𝔫 said.
Hi, Emmy. Good to see ya. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. Thanks for the interruption. How you doing? I hope your writing is going well and everything's fun for you. Good things happening for you and all that. I'm trying to get this piece ready in the next hour, less actually. So I'm pretty focused right now. At least I'm trying to be anyway. Might. I have a feeling this piece is going to be kind of janky, not going to lie. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm okay with that. I'm pretty much okay with that. Girl. Turn off your alarm. That better be a car alarm. If that's some sort of fire alarm... Sorry, it's in the background. It's outside. Yeah, it was a car alarm. Okay, that's all. Because if that's some sort of fire alarm, fire drill shit, I'm gonna be pissed. No. That was outside my window. No, we're good. We're good. You're right. I think somebody just accidentally thumped the wrong car in the garage. Literally, yeah. Oh my gosh. It was just annoying. That's all. I have a feeling this piece is going to be kind of jank, not going to lie. Okay, bit of a break. Good to see you, Oh, I thought you were Emika for some reason. Also, good to see Emika Dad, you're back from the hospital. Oh, yeah, is Human Dad okay? I hope Human Dad's okay. I'm sorry if I missed, like, an update. I feel like I should be paying attention. Just checking. Checking the feeds that I am behind on, for sure. Oh, you got Silent Hill. Very cool. Oh, he hurt his back. Oh no, you didn't miss too much. It's okay. He's gonna be okay. That's good. They gave him some strong-ass drugs. Quiet Mountain. Silly. Silly. Oh, that sucks. I hope that he's, like, able to move. Back injuries are pretty intense. Oh, thank you for the pets. I was gonna say, I cast a spell for Human Dad. We could cast a spell for Human Dad to make sure he's okay. Just to do that. Do I have it? I don't know if I have it. Oh. I'd need to change my thing. Could cast a spell for Human Dead. He just needs to relax and use the drugs. He really needs it. Yeah. Yes, heavy on the when he needs it. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, he just needs to relax. Yeah, stuff like that is crazy. You put on the History Channel. Yeah. URL. I'm okay. I'm learning some things about myself that are kind of, I'll say life-changing, world-changing, definitely. So I don't know how things are going to change for me. Hopefully they change in a good way. I'm anticipating good changes in my life. I just don't know what form they'll take, but I'm full of hope. And I just know that I've been given tools, so to say, for my mental health, and I think I've finally found a tool that's incredibly effective. And the fact that I don't have to resort to drugs is very, like, calming and very reassuring for me. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just had a handful of days where things were very overwhelming. Everything was awful. Like, I could not have an accurate view of everything. Everything felt like too much. And I would tend to spiral into that mindset a lot. And I've only now recently been made aware of a thought pattern that I usually fall into that messes everything up for me. And it's only been about a week and a half that I've been incorporating this new, I guess, behavior, this new mindset. It's changing things about my life that I didn't think were changeable. I feel like it was like I was hitting a wall for years and years and years, and somebody just was like, here's a door. Go through the door instead. And I'm used to running into the wall by overthinking and making myself overwhelmed with everything. But now that I know where the door is, I don't know what else in my life is going to change. Because if I am just generally not overwhelmed by life, I feel like I'll make so many more better decisions, or I'll be able to handle life better. So only good things. Hopefully only good things. But again, my natural rhythm is to run into the wall. So it's a habit I need to break. So I'm not making any promises, but I'm very hopeful. Let's have a hug. Oh, yes, it was good stuff. It was really good stuff. And it was just like, I just needed the right thing to be said to me, and I needed the thing to be put into context in the right way. And when it had genuinely an intense effect on my sleep patterns, which you all know I am very weird with sleep, and I have been. When it basically fixed my sleep for a week, I went, there's got to be more to this. So now I'm kind of hopping on this train of like, okay, what else will it affect? What else will it cure? And I'm hoping the next step is my writing and my general attitude toward my writing, because I also get very overwhelmed by my writing. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. That's very sweet. I know you guys all support me very much. I'm sorry for my radio silence. Like I said a while ago, I want to get better at keeping you guys informed. This is sort of my way of saying that, of like, I'm doing better. I'm taking it day by day. And I'm becoming more self-aware in a good way. But it's still a habit. It's still a bad habit I need to break. Just remember, if you relapse, it's okay. You don't beat yourself up. Exactly. That's the vibe, isn't it? Yes, we're doing better. And part of me having a better outlook and a better, like, handle on life is going to be, like, having not really strict boundaries, but very clear boundaries. I don't think I wasn't taught very well about boundaries growing up. So learning it as an adult is a bit of a curveball, but because the hard part with boundaries is if you're not used to setting them, you don't think about it. And then the other hard thing is you can't expect other people to hold a boundary that you can't hold yourself to. And that's my biggest issue is I'll think I want to do something and I'll set a boundary about how I prefer this to go down with me. And I'm the first one who has to hold myself to account. So when I break my own boundary, that's like, you know, this is just more like macro stuff. It's to avoid overthinking and getting overwhelmed. And if I can keep myself in check, then the rest of the world I hope that I'll be able to handle. It's just mostly me. I need to keep me in check. And I'm learning how to keep me in check. That's it. Okay. One more sprint. I think I'd like this one to be a little longer. Let's do 25 minutes and see if I can't finish this thing. I'm hopeful that I can. I really wanted to post this tonight, but I told myself at 8 o'clock I'm done. So, again, a boundary, right? So, oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh my gosh. Even if I don't get this exactly the way I want it in the next 30 minutes, it won't be the end of the world. I'll get it close enough so that it's not a big deal. Midwestern Lady Support Group. That's what this has turned into. I was hoping that as a cool, cute little VTuber I wasn't showing my age, but if it's turning into a Midwestern Lady Support Group, goddamn. We're international. That's very sweet. Boundaries, woo! We love boundaries. Except I don't know how they work. I'm learning how they work as a 32-year-old lady. I'm learning about boundaries for the first time. And it's kind of weird. Lady is a positive thing. It's like, lady. This lady. Oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet. I'm not even gonna put any rocks in the cauldron because this was nice. Okay, I think we need to do 25 minutes. I think 25 minutes is good. This will be our final one. My final one of the night. And then we're just calling it a night no matter where we end up. So, that's the deal. Wait, I knew lady's good. Hey, lady! Hey, lady! Keep getting you 30. You're still so young. You know, 30 is the new 20, I hear. Which makes everything a decade younger than it needs to be. So, everyone here are just spring chickens. Alright, I need to do... I think that's fair. You're the oldest person... Well, I'd beg to differ. There is an eldritch horror in the chat, so... It's hard. It's hard to do. You are a summer chicken. The best kind of chicken. We are ageless. You're not a person. I didn't think I called you a person. That's true. Okay, Sean is the oldest person. Terrible's the oldest chicken. And you're not a person. Winter chicken. Chickens don't strike me as a very wintry creature. Is me. Winter chicken. Like Winter Soldier. I'm picturing Winter Soldier, but chicken. I am Winter Chicken. 4th of July barbecue. Alright, I gotta get back into this, guys. I'm gonna be done at 8 o'clock, and that's in 30 minutes. So let's do this. Let's do this. Finish this up for the evening. I'll keep you guys off to the side so I can see you. Chicken America Spider Chicken. All mine. Congratulations, Robin. Awesome stuff.
I'll face the sun.
so close. We're so close, guys. We're so close. It's like, it's so close. It's so close. You got a bot? My witchy eyes are working. She's focused. I know, sometimes I need a better camera. That's what I need. or I need to use a smartphone, because I hear those are the best cameras. But setting up a smartphone is not as... Again, I'm always looking for ease of use. I'm conjuring evil spirits with my evil witch eyes. I think it might be ready. Making a bit of a statement here that I'm not sure is very correct. Okay. It's a lot cleaner, but it may still be a little janky. So I think what I will accept is that this will need to be read through a couple times just to make sure there are parts that make sense and aren't missing, or that I'm not repeating myself. And we're sitting pretty at 1,076 at the end of the day. I could probably take a few more words and sentences off this, and it would be fine. This was due to go out today, and I don't think it will. I think I'll have it come out early tomorrow as just like a oopsie, sorry. Oopsie, sorry, here it is. By the way, I'm gonna leave the link. I'm gonna leave the link in the chat where you'll be able to read this tomorrow. Not that you guys don't know, but this is where you will be able to find what I'm writing tonight should be up tomorrow. Up for movie night this Saturday, starting Mononoke. Oh, I don't believe that should be an issue. I think that should be fine. I'm gonna be busy next weekend though. Not this weekend, but the coming weekend. I have stuff happening. That is important. That is important. Okay, well, I would say this was a success. I got the majority of what I wanted to get done. It's at roughly the word count I wanted. I didn't add too much to it. I mostly took away. Exactly. Thank you, thank you. I will mark that all as done. And now and now I'm gonna have to just make sure it makes sense. Woot woot! Awesome! Again, I'm kind of retiring for the evening. That's kind of part of my my current boundaries. But I will try to drop into chat and hang out on Emika's stream later. And just be chill. No worries at all. I used to be all about that nightlife, and it's not saying that I'm not still about that, but I think I'm on a good roll with my sleep pattern, and I wanna stay on a good roll. So I'm setting boundaries when it comes to going to bed. So stream is ending in 3 minutes. Yes, I don't necessarily think I need to raid, but it'd be nice to find a raid. Ooh, before I forget, let's get the items tallied up where they need to be. Let's see. Emika paid the pet tax. She made the skull talk. I need to add tea leaves and a mushroom. I'm of the opinion that that is what needs to be added. Okay. 1 tea leaf, 1 mushroom. Oops, not 910. As a little gift, I'm gonna add my edited word count to this count. Because that seems fair. It's 1,000. Let's do the math real quick here. And it is spooky season, so it's prime time for me to be streaming. So who knows what's on the horizon, y'all. What is it? 76, that's what I thought. Ooh, 13,900. We're getting close, guys, to a full cauldron. I'm gonna call 15,000 a full cauldron, by the by. Woo woo! Movie night tomorrow, woo! I'm actually excited. I'm excited to check out Mononoke for sure. What happens when the cauldron's full? It's anybody's guess. We're gonna conjure. We're gonna whip up some potions and conjure some shit. Who knows what will happen with these potions? We shall find out. Place your bets now. What you think might happen? Yes, exciting. Congratulations, Robin, on reading. We are going to raid out, at least the best we can. Yes, I know, it's 8 o'clock. Let's find a raid person. Let's find a lovely raid person. Oracle. 𝔲𝔲𝔩𝔯𝔡𝔰 is celebrating 5 years on Twitch. I kind of noticed they were doing like some crafting stuff. There's also Oracle of Dusk. They're working hard on their stuff. I'm just saying they to not get their pronouns wrong. Yes, oh my god, yes. It explodes and destroys the impurities of the earth. Perhaps it gets rid of Oompa Loompa. You know, we could add some much needed hexes and curses to the ongoing Etsy onslaught. The Etsy witchery would be fun. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we'll raid Oracle. Okay. I shall see you soon. Love you. Bye.
Superstarring Ronald Cheerdex 100.